Oh, okay.
They show up.
Trackman's still trying to calculate that.
Yeah, it is.
129 feet.
129
Okay,
feet.
so exactly
First swing of
double.
the day.
Good job, Bubba. All right, folks, I am trying to learn how to work the ball, and by work it, I mean like really spin it, hit maybe 20, 30-yard curves and slices, and I think no one in his career has done that better than Bubba Watson. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
You know how to work the ball. And so I've got a 7-iron, and Bubba, you think that, what, the longer the club, the more curve you can put on it?
Yeah, just because of speed.
Yeah,
So the more
okay.
speed you have, the easier it is to get the ball to do what you want it to do. You know, going down to a pitching wedge makes it tougher because the ball doesn't go as far, so it's not
Sure.
going to have enough time to do anything.
So if I am trying to hit a real roping hook,
Okay, a hook.
and
Yes.
the wind is pushing this way, so if
gonna
we
be
don't get
tough.
enough hook on it, it's gonna be a little trickier. Where do you start?
So let's say we're going to that the pole straight ahead,
Okay.
the big tall one straight
Yep.
ahead. So I would definitely, if you're going to hit a big one, especially against this wind, I would definitely close the stance a little bit. So
Close
front
the
foot,
stance,
so
okay.
front foot up here a little bit,
Okay.
and this one back, put like that,
Okay.
and then
Where's the placement of the ball?
placement of the ball is not. We're not really there yet. Let's
Okay.
not get there yet.
Yeah.
But closer to the front's good.
Okay.
But next thing you do
Yep.
is you're definitely coming inside, right? You want to whip it inside faster, and then when you come through, you're hooking it, you're hooding that club like that, right? So you're
So
gonna
you're doing that with your hands.
You're gonna do that with your hands. So
you're
you've got
talking inside path.
yeah. So you're gonna come inside, and then go outside, but while rotating
Yeah.
the hands.
Now, in my mind, starting on that inside, I am thinking I am going to hit this thing with the heel, and it is going to go screaming out to the right.
Right. That's
that's
the
why you gotta
beauty
have-
of amateur golf and professional golf.
All right. Well, we'll give it a try. So starting
Okay.
it on that inside
So
path.
okay, let's
then-
try to make it simple. So close the stance a little bit.
Yep.
Inside to outside, and also while you're doing all this, you got to think hook it, right?
Yeah.
You got to know what you're trying to do. You have to almost tell your body, we're trying to do this.
Yeah. The ultimate field player, Bubba Watson, tell me,
Yeah.
just feel
Just
it.
feel it.
All right.
See
Well-
that? Look at that.
We got to get it off the ground first.
Well, first take, here we go.
Part of me feels like I'm leaning forward right now, but I got to keep myself centered.
Yeah, but so the toe up front is just to help you get more, back so you can
Yeah.
rotate. But with this, I guess I should have asked what kind of golfer you are first, but
One that normally gets the ball off the ground.
yeah, exactly. But so you got to rotate.
Yeah.
Hands are involved. Oh,
So that started
well,
straight,
yeah,
and we got
But that's
probably
but-
20 yards of hook.
but that's a whole different ball game. Right now, we're just learning to hook it. Then we're
Yep.
going to worry about start line.
Okay.
So now the start line. So here if we're trying to get into that pin I was talking about,
Yep.
we're going to start it at the yellow pole, the
Yeah.
far tall yellow pole. Draw it back over these bunkers to that flag.
Okay.
So now we've got a starting line. Now we have the shot, so you know the feel. Remember the feel. Now start it
Start
just
it out
more
that way.
more
yeah.
right.
She's hooking.
She's hooking. Okay. Now let's go. Same everything.
Yep.
But now move the ball back in your stance a little bit. So go
Yep.
forward a little bit.
All right. And why do you put me back in my stance a little bit?
Well, I've got a reason, but let's check it out
Yep.
first. Ah,
Fighting that wind, Bubba, but that's the line we wanted it
that
on.
was it. And you see you got height on it. So the reason why, I'm not saying this is right, but the reason why I moved you back is because I started you up here,
Yep.
closer to the front, and what you were doing is kind of reaching. So you're kind of like trying to get there to the ball.
Sure.
And so I think that's why you hit it low, and this way
Yeah.
you felt better. You probably
Yeah.
felt more comfortable
Oh
over that
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that's why, but it looked a lot better on that shot.
And now the wind picks up.
Yeah.
That one's hooking.
Yeah, that's beautiful right there.
I imagine that was on the toe a little bit. Felt a little toey.
Yeah, but at least
that's
you got
good
it, you
for
got
hitting
it
a
off the
drum.
ground though, So now if you put it further back in your stance.
Yep.
Now this time we're gonna go this first yellow pole.
Yep.
We're gonna go low. We want to
Okay.
go over the yellow pole, then over the green pole to that pole.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And you're thinking.
so
and you
further
would
back
feel,
in your stance, because now when you come down, you're
Yep.
gonna hit the ball back here. So guess
Yep.
what? It's de-lofted, so it's gonna should come out lower.
It should come out low.
Yeah, take a little divot. Don't be scared. That's a good shot. The wind's just holding that up. It's pumping right now.
That was a little lower. I'll try one more low one.
Okay.
And you are the type of player that would say, feel low.
Yeah,
Because you're such a feel
But I
player.
know what the club's doing. So the whole
Yeah.
thing about the golf swing, if you know what the club face is doing, you can hit the shots. So if
Sure.
I put the ball back here, I know it's going to come out low, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
the club face has to do that. When I'm up here, look, it's different, right? Because
Sure.
we higher. So
All right, we'll try one more low one. Oh,
There you
Bubba,
go.
that was the one. That
was
is just
nice.
a tough wind.
yeah, you can't beat that wind right now.
Uh,
Easy for me to draw it.
In a vacuum in a simulator, that thing's really turning, right?
That thing's really turning.
All right, now if we can try to do the opposite.
Okay, this is going to be easy.
This is going to be easy with the wind, right?
Okay, yes.
We're trying to hit something that moves that amount left to right.
Okay, so we're gonna use we'll just use the bunkers, right? We're gonna try to get it in the bunkers, but we got to start it at this rough line or this
Yep.
shadow, right?
Mhm.
Because we're gonna move it more because the wind's gonna move it more, right?
Where would I? Well, is it
So-
just the exact opposite of
Everything's
what we did?
opposite, yeah.
Okay.
So this time, this should be your lead foot. That should be back.
Yeah. So you really start with the actual placement of your feet, because I think a lot of people, they'll just set up the exact same and they'll try to do it with their hands.
Right, and then that creates over the top.
But your feet really kind of start everything.
Because it's the ball, you have to know where your ball's starting.
Okay.
So our goal is to start that ball at that shadow, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to get your body kind
Ready
of
to
line up
do
that
that.
ready to do that.
I guess
And
that makes
now that
sense.
frees you up. So now when you do opposite,
Yep.
you're going to go outside.
Yep.
And when you come through, the reason why that toe's back is because
You got-
now
you
you'll be
need
able to
some
clear
space.
it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to clear it.
That
And
makes
so
sense.
if your foot was up here, you can't go that way,
Sure.
right? So
Making room for your body to
yeah.
rotate.
So you might want to scoot a little closer to it just so you can get it
Yep.
the club
Actually get the
outside a little
club
bit.
out.
Yeah.
And out.
The first shot is just to get the feeling. So
Yep,
it's not really
sure.
worried about where it's going. You just
Sure.
get the first shot.
Straight ball.
Yeah, but that's because mentally
Yep.
you don't want to slice it.
I know.
But that's why I was saying the first one. But the swing was good. You go outside, and remember, you got to pull across.
Rip across it.
Right. And so what you're trying to do, and again, now opposite again.
Yep.
Last time we were here hooking it. This time we're leaving it open. So it does slice across.
Yes. I gotta.
It's like you're slicing it with a knife, right? You're trying to slice across it.
in my mind, if there were trees in my way, it's a lot easier, but we're on a wide open driving
Right.
range.
So look, your goal is just to slice it as far as you can.
Yep,
So
okay.
leave that club face open when you come through.
Yep. That one's
There
slicing.
we go. There we go.
I very naturally did a little bit of the Arnie.
Right, but that's why you see people do it. They over exaggerate it, or they use it in training, or they do it on the course. Arnie was doing that to over exaggerate. I mean, you've seen like Patrick Reed when he's trying to
Oh,
cut
yeah.
a driver,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
trying to hold it. I mean, you've seen a lot of golfers try to hold it. I mean, I can think of shots where Tiger, he's held
Sure.
it, right? Trying to hold it off.
The
Well, that's what you're doing here. You're just holding it off, trying to, yeah.
we're using Trackman right now,
Okay.
and we do have someone off screen with an iPad. Now,
Have you seen any of them curve a little bit? Yeah, he has.
so, but you're a field player. At
Any
least-
of the stuff I'm saying makes sense? Okay, good. Okay.
Have you ever needed
Okay.
or like really used the Trackman data to really validate what you're feeling, or
So when I'm at Ping,
sure.
Ping and the engineer and the staff, they're checking all the numbers, and I'm looking at visual.
Yeah.
Like they're looking for certain heights and spin rates and all that. I'm looking at what does it look like, because I know my windows, what I want to do, and then after we leave the factory, I go to the course because I have to see it on the course. Like me just hitting balls on a range, anybody can hit in the range
yeah.
or in a building, right? So I need to see it. So yes, they use it. Now I use the data at tournaments.
Okay.
Different elevations, different weather. So I want to know. So I do warm up with one now, so I
Okay.
can see, make sure my 8-iron or my 9-iron's going where it needs to go.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay,
we've
wait, what are we
got-
doing now? You
we're-
look like
we're-
you're hitting straight again.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I feel like I'm trying to hit a cut. So I gotta
Look, I'll show you right here. Okay, come back. Look, we need to be more like this.
Okay. Yeah. Really.
And because what that's going to do, like I said, it's going to make you come out and go in, because you want your swing path to be, you want your swing path to be towards your target, right?
Yep.
And then your club face will help spin
Will
it.
help spin it, and then.
So all you're doing is swinging to your target,
Yep.
and then your club face is leaving open, so it spins it.
Now with the cut, I know with the hook, you put me further and further with the ball back a little bit.
yeah,
This
you can
should
do it here.
still-
If you want to hit a low cut,
Yeah.
you can move it back.
All right, let's try
But
that.
now this is going to cut. This should cut more. It's probably going to start more here, like the ball I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to
Really get across
Yeah,
it.
and or open up more and
Okay.
move your shoulders that way too. You didn't trust it.
No, I know.
You can see when you're swinging that you don't trust what I'm saying, or you don't trust the feel.
Yeah.
And so
Definitely new.
you stay down, and then you got to trust that the club has a path past the knee.
Yeah. All right, let's put it a little more center.
Shoulders more open. Go that way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Start, like that's how you need to get more like. That's how you got to come through the ball. When you hit the ball, you need to feel like
Feel
that.
them like I'm right there.
Yes.
Okay.
It's cutting, but you're trying not to hit it over here.
Yeah. Gosh, I got to get one of these to really move.
Okay.
I got to trust it, Bubba.
Okay, well, do
Think
this.
about
Do
this.
this. Move it more forward in your stance. There
Yeah,
you go.
that
Do
should-
that.
All right, and really get
Yeah. But it's the path. The swing path is
that
what we got to
path
focus on right
across.
now.
Yep.
There we go.
Man, and that feels solid. Like that.
Yeah, but
that moves.
the thing that you're doing is here. Your path is coming straight. We need to go out.
Even more
and then
out.
in.
See, when I think of out, this is a mental thing. I'm thinking about Jim Furyk's swing,
Right.
or Matt Wolf's swing.
Right, but that's where practice
Sure.
many
All right,
balls
so
of
even
practice.
further out.
Yeah, so try to you're trying to hit like my
Yeah.
club over here. There we go.
Wow, Bubba.
So I saw where the club face was, or the club head was.
How much curve we got on that one, Matt? Mark.
Lie to us.
64 feet of curvature.
That's not that much. I mean, that's enough.
That's really good. The wind helped us, but Bubba, you helped me more than anything.
Let me see. What did you say that was?
64 feet.
Okay. No swings yet. This first swing right here. 64 feet.
It's gonna make me look bad. Okay.
They
100?
show up.
Trackman's still trying to calculate that.
Yeah, it is.
129 feet.
120
Okay, so exactly double. Good job, Bubba. That's how you move the ball, folks. You just bring Bubba Watson out to your driving range and get about 15 minutes worth of lessons.
Exactly.